So what I'm doing here is documenting my journey of building out a private equity firm with myself and my business partner. The goal is to acquire businesses that have been going for a long period of time, maybe 10, 15, 20 years, the longer the better, because what that shows us is that, they've built a really solid standing in the world of business, which is, if you know business, you'll know that it's very challenging. We're looking for businesses that are essentially, yes, have got a legacy, but also have the opportunity for growth. So have been going for a long period of time, but aren't tapping into maybe the modern ways of how business works. So we can go and we can have an impact and improve the profitability of the business. And also we're looking for making sure the business is profitable. Now, the journey that I'm going on, I've been on for a little while now, is messy. It's not all these, if you've watched these videos and, these guys are out there on their yachts and they are, doing lots of different types of things with their day. It took a while for them to get to that point. So we're in the trenches here. We are doing the work, and I'm going to take you along for the journey, see if you enjoy it. I'm going to try and offer any value if I can, and you'll really see the ins and outs of what I do. Bear in mind, it's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be the most luxurious style of things that you'll see. However, what you will see is what it takes to make it work. And I'm going to be open, be vulnerable, be honest, so you can come along with that journey, and hopefully it will give you some inspiration to do it yourself. So I'm just taking a bit of a break from the acquisition side. I've got a call with a business owner, and I think the broker's going to be on the call as well at 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's been a busy one. I've been doing a couple of deal sheets, which I'll share with you at some point. And really, I'm just trying to understand with the deal sheet whether or not the business is worth what they say that it's worth, or they think it's worth, or they've been told that it's worth. One challenge that we come across quite a lot is they're giving false expectations of what their business is worth. So therefore, we have to try and bring them down from that expectation. And it's not always easy to do. Even when they've been on the market for 2 years and no one's bought, there's still this kind of, oh yeah, but I was told that my business is worth 2 million when actually it's worth like 750, if that. Yeah, it's not always easy, but one thing I've been doing is doing deal sheets to make sure I understand what is the value of the business, so I can go into these conversations with a bit more confidence. With the business that we're talking to at 4 o'clock, first time we're speaking to them. So the goal is just to build loads and loads of rapport, and we'll see how it goes. So just finished the call with another business. This is one of the things I find with looking at buying businesses and this private equity. It's that the calls you go on, they're not just quick calls. They're not 15-minute calls. You've really got to try and build rapport with the owners. And often you're looking at maybe an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. The one that we just spoke to was an hour and a half. You've got to build that rapport. You've got to listen. They often have a lot to share about their businesses. Got to ask questions to make sure that you're finding out as much as you can about the business and reveal any red flags, because often there are. So yeah, it's just remembering that this isn't a quick process necessarily. It's a step by step, and often one of the first steps is very time consuming. You don't get a lot of reward from it straight away, but I enjoy it. I enjoy getting to know these business owners and learning about something they've been building for this particular business, like 20 plus years. So it's pretty powerful. But yeah, that's done, and then I'm going to go and eat some dinner, and that'll probably be the end of today. Just finished up with visiting one of the engineering businesses that we have, and it is in Milton Keynes. So we left about 7:30 this morning. Now it's almost 7 p.m. So it's a long day, but we like to go there to do probably once, sometimes twice a month, but usually once a month, just to do more of the higher level strategic stuff. So we're looking at the business in general, how's the revenue going, making sure the team are happy, business development, how are we going to move it forward. This time we met with a customer to let them know that we've got more capability because we've increased staff. We're moving into a new space in the next couple of months. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff going on. Obviously it's a long day and I'm tired, so the eyes are starting to give way a little bit because driving and so on. It's about 2.5 hours away from where we are. But yeah, it's been good, and now I've got to go back and eat some food and crack on with more things. And on exciting level, we've made 2 offers on 2 different businesses. We're waiting for them to come back. It's been a couple of days since we've made the offers, so usually people will sit with it, they'll speak to their broker, and most of the time they'll come back with some sort of negotiation, and they're maybe not happy with this part of the offer or these terms. They like the amount, but they don't like the way that it's structured, and so on. So usually they have a word with their broker, they have a think over the weekend, and then we'll probably hear on Monday. 2 offers have gone out, and we'll see what comes back, and then we'll go back to the drawing board if not. But it's about making sure that we're getting lots of deal flow. So that's why I look at the IMs, the information memorandums, while we're speaking to the business owners, so we can make sure that we're actually getting into as many conversations as possible, so we never run dry of potential deals. And then obviously 2 offers are on the table, and we'll see what comes back with that. But it's been a pretty intense week, pretty busy. We've scheduled some meetings for next week already as well. And that's as well as my coaching, gym sessions, and family time. So it's been good. We're moving forward and making progress, and we're getting closer and closer to our goals. So it's been a good week.